Why is it just so complicated these days to be healthy, it seems? It's almost as if, isn't it, like it's just made out that way on purpose so that we get confused and we just hand over responsibility to the experts who, let's face it, just seem to do nothing but profit from our ill health and accelerate the problem. Could health just be as simple as, right, eat meat and fat and you will be optimally healthy? Let's just zoom out and be real for a second. We are the fattest and sickest we've ever been in human history. There's never been anything like it before. When meat consumption was at its highest, chronic disease was at its lowest. It was incredibly rare. Like, speak to anybody from that generation and you're going to see that diabetes wasn't a thing. Heart attacks, strokes, heart disease, they were unheard of. Meat consumption, though, has been declining over the last 70 years. Chronic disease has escalated year after year. Carbs, sugar, refined sugars, polyunsaturated fat, seed oils, and various other processed foods, they've all increased. So, it doesn't take much of a genius then to work that out and say, well, this is all linked, surely. I've been eating meat and fat for the last 6 months. I feel absolutely incredible. In fact, my body, my health has taken on a whole new level of health. And now it's the same for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. So there's definitely something to this. But let's just look at the science. If I was to ask you what is a proper human diet, maybe you would say, or maybe most people would say, well, we're omnivores. We need to eat an array of different foods. Or we're herbivores, right? Plant-based diets. We need to eat a balanced diet. We need to eat different things. Everything in moderation. We're all different. I can almost guarantee you, though, nobody will say we're carnivores. We're designed to eat meat and fat, the very thing that we're actually supposed to eat. It makes perfect sense. If we go back 3 million years, right? Evidence now shows that our earliest ancestor, the Paranthropus, was in fact making tools to carve meat from dead animals and to crack the bones to get at the fatty bone marrow. This is a thing. Scientists now are all in agreement, pretty much, that fat is responsible for the dramatic increase in brain size and function over the last 2 million years. And some people might point out, and rightly so, well, what about apes then? Because they eat a plant-based diet mostly. Sometimes they do kill and eat other animals, but mostly it's plant-based diets. Well, we have to look at their digestive tract compared to ours. Ours is very different to theirs. They're what's called a hindgut digester. So they will have an incredibly long digestive system, large and small intestines, and a cecum, where all the plants will sit and ferment for a period of time. Microbes will break it down gradually. They will die off and create saturated fat and protein for the ape to absorb. So everything is absorbing fat and protein, but they do it in different ways. And Paranthropus, being the bright spark that it was, realized that, oh, wait a second, we can just eat fat and protein. It's much more efficient. The cecum shrank to the size of our pinky, which is now our appendix. But you can see, can't you, really, just how that story has unfolded over the last 2 million years or so. Jump to the 1950s, seed oils, refined sugars, carbohydrates, processed foods became the majority of the diet. And, it still is to this day. And couldn't it be then that, what we're experiencing now with chronic diseases escalating the way they are, couldn't it be that it's just a toxicity overload? Maybe it's the body telling us what we're putting in our mouths, what we're consuming is not a fit for the body. It's foreign. It's not native. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's a toxicity buildup. It certainly makes a lot of sense. People are introducing more meat to their diet and they're feeling fantastic. They're seeing chronic diseases reverse, and we thought they were irreversible. People are coming off their medication that they've been on for 20 plus years. Suddenly, within 90 to 100 days, they're feeling a heck of a lot better. Their medication's reduced, or they're off it completely. So what is a proper human diet? What are we designed to eat? People, thousands of people, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands are seeing incredible health benefits from switching their diet from a standard Western diet to an animal-based diet. And the bottom line is really, life is about results. Okay, it's about getting the results that you want. In order to do anything in life, you need health. You want your body to perform at its maximum for as long as possible. It's working for thousands of people, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. So why couldn't it work for you? It's working for me, and I'm never, ever going to look back. When you discover the truth and you implement it in your life and you see the results, that's it. It's done. Like, you know it's true and it works. You can see the results. So I would recommend anybody to give this a go. I would say give it 30 days, even 90 days really. I'd say 90 days minimum. Go 90 days and eat meat and fat. Cut out everything else and see how your body responds to it. Check out this video here, 5 things that you must know before you start the carnivore diet. It's going to make life a heck of a lot easier. And just remember, in order to get something different, you have to start doing something different. Otherwise, you would already have the very thing that you want. Remember, if you found value in this, it's been helpful in any way, then remember to like and share the video and consider subscribing to the channel as well. It's been a pleasure putting this video together. I'll talk to you very soon.